Welcome back, Media Junkies.
Welcome.
Meteor Junkies.
Media Junkies.
Yes.
It's Friday. We're late, but you know what? Things happen.
Yeah.
It's a holiday weekend.
You know, it's I stress about getting the podcast out on time, but then I remember no one cares. So
Yeah,
so
it's okay.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just something. The more seriously we take it, the less fun it becomes. I think.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
it's best just to kind of do whatever makes sense.
We just have our fun with it.
Yeah.
Small talk wise, nothing much happened except that me and Austin went to Barnes and Noble yesterday, and it was 2 days ago, and it was really funny.
It was
A lot of funny things happened, but a lot of insightful things happened.
Yes. Which
I forgot to tell you.
my big small talk. I'm officially an author now. Yay! Whoop, whoop.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Applause. I've been reading it.
Yes.
So that's how you know he's officially published.
How is it so far, Luke? Your thoughts?
It could use some more. me and Austin were doing this bit in the car where it was like, imagine if I just took out the book right now and started reading it and just silently shaking my head.
Yeah.
No, but I'm kidding. In all honesty, it is. This might sound bad, but it is way better than I thought it would be. I don't know why I didn't. It's not that I thought it'd be bad, because like I read your writing, I knew your writing was interesting, but like I think it's better than like what you wrote for Even They Are Here. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to reread They Are Here, but I don't know. It's really, really good. Like, I'm very engaged. Like, I actually forget that it's you sometimes because I'm like just so interested in the world and the characters, which I suppose is like the best thing. That's the intended effect, right?
Right. Good. Very good.
Really good.
It's
So
good to hear.
I'm on page 107, so I'm on Checkmate. I'm about to start it.
Okay.
Probably after this recording.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I'm excited.
But Sycamore, like that whole chapter was just so good. You did a tremendous job. I just love the framing, and
Yeah.
it was so good.
Like I said, I love the book. The only thing is, obviously, the earlier chapters, I still didn't really have my full footing. So it's just like, it's not that I don't like the earlier chapters. It's just that later on,
It's just that, I get what you mean.
I feel like I improved so much as I wrote the story. So, but I'm glad you're liking it so far. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on the future
Do you
chapters.
think now? I was actually curious about this because I was like, do you think that you would ever consider like doing a rewrite of like the first book or something when you finish the series? And
I've thought about it.
That before, I think.
Yeah, I've thought about it, and I don't think so. Just because even though I think could be better, like from when I started it, I still think that the story is what it is. I wrote it, it's done. So I don't want to even if
it's best to keep its integrity.
Right, like I don't want to go back and change it just because it could be better. It's just that's just how it is. So and that also motivates me to
I think
write better, like the first time.
Yes, exactly. I think that's a perspective that you don't really get with like a lot of like big authors nowadays. Like, it has to be perfect, like that kind of thing. But
Right.
like I look at your book as like the equivalent of like how I look at an indie game, where it's like made by like a small team, but it's passionate.
Right.
They're passionate about it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's like, at least to me.
Yeah.
So it's really special. It is really special.
Yeah.
And you should read it, listeners.
Yes, everybody in the world should read it. And
Find Austin and
and if you don't want to buy it, I will be giving free copies at a book signing here soon. So be tuned in
book
for that.
signing?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. You told me in the car that you wanted to do this for your career, and I said, and I thought in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but I thought in my head, then why aren't you charging for the books?
Yeah. Well,
that's my only question to you.
yeah. Well, because I've done a lot of like research and watched a ton of YouTube videos about book marketing and how to actually get eyes on your books and to get a big audience. And pretty much what I found is the only consistent way to do that is to give your book away for free, because it's not like
okay, that's interesting.
And I heard another piece of advice that might be debatable, but I think I for the most part agree with it, is that it is much easier to get someone to buy your book than it is to actually get them to sit down and read it. So I think
that's what I was thinking.
I think that's
Yeah.
interesting. So
I think that matters more to me.
yeah, so it's
Like them actually reading it.
yeah, it's interesting. I just, plus it's my first book. I'm charging very little for it,
Yeah.
so I just want to get it out there and, get as many people to read it as possible, so.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. If anything I can do to help, I'm fully I'm fully willing. I really am happy for you, and I'm proud of you,
I appreciate it. Yeah.
and I really want it to succeed.
Yeah.
I do have one. I do have one criticism.
Yes, what's up?
Ooh.
And this is just kind of a nitpick.
Uh-huh.
The spine of the book.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
It's not aligned, is it?
No, the words are written upside down. So when when it's on my shelf, it's like it goes from top to bottom, not bottom, or it goes from bottom to top.
Right. I see what you're
Not top
saying.
to bottom.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying now? Yeah.
Yeah, we actually had a ton of trouble with this, but the spine was probably the hardest part of
Oh,
like
really?
the entire book for some reason. For some reason, it's just so there's so much math that goes into making a book cover, surprisingly, and
Oh yeah, I
the-
can imagine.
the spine is really bad because you have to make sure that everything is small enough to where the cover doesn't bleed into the spine, and that
Yes.
everything is still legible. So it's kind of complicated, but yeah, we
I
had
even
we
see
had a
that
ton
on
of
my
trouble
Game of
with
Thrones
it.
books right now. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, the cover bleeds into the spine on some of my Game of Thrones books.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. I guess it's a thing everyone has to deal with.
Which it's like maybe for future books I could change it to where it's the opposite way, but then that would not look good with the first book being side by side. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So it's like
you could. I mean,
Mhm.
I guess. Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
Oh
So
well.
but
Anyway.
Yeah.
So is that why you were so adamant about me getting the book for free? Is that why you were like, "Don't buy it, don't buy it"?
like, what do you mean?
You're talking about like that advice where it was like you should just give away your book away for free. Like that's the best thing to do. Is that why you were so adamant about me getting it for free?
Well, no, not necessarily, but I think that advice is mostly for people that you don't know, because it's like obviously you would have bought
I
one
see.
if you had to, but I wanted to give you one for free just because, you're Luke Gordon, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right. I deserve it.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Very wholesome small talk. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I do have one. I do have one thing I want to share because I want to tell the audience what happened on Hunter's stream last night. You don't want me to? You don't want me to?
So.
No, okay, I heard a very quiet no.
Yeah.
So you know what? If you're interested, you could research it yourself. But for Hunter's sake, I won't. Me and Nathan are very evil together, and sometimes whenever I like take a step back after doing stuff with him, I'm like, wow, I am a horrible person.
I was already annoyed enough. That was the issue.
I know. We just kept pushing you.
Mm.
It's so funny.
It was funny. It was really funny. And then we played Worms, and that was really fun. I like that game.
Yeah.
I gave Hunter worms.
You gave him worms, yes.
I gave Hunter
No,
worms.
we. What do you mean we?
We
There is
both
no
collectively.
we.
Yeah.
There's no we in team.
Mm. Interesting.
Okay, let's see. What other? Let's see. I am 35 pages into my book. Writing a book.
nice.
Ooh.
not reading.
Very nice, very nice.
Which is that a lot? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
Depends on how long the book is, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean,
Honestly, I'm in chapter 3, and I'm like not even. I think chapter 3 is going to be way longer than this. It's going to be the longest chapter yet. Already 35 pages, and there's going to be 33 chapters. So yeah. It's going to be a pretty long book.
Gonna hit the Stephen King completely.
what is
Yes.
what is your content to page ratio? Like, is every word, there's just so much stuff going on?
What do you mean?
Like content to
Oh,
page.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, So you mean like how much stuff happens on one page?
Right. Like, is there just a ton of stuff happening constantly, or is it more slow burn?
What do you think? What kind of book do you think I wrote
Right, but I
or am
want for the
writing in that
audience.
regard?
I'm curious. You know
Oh,
what
okay,
you have
I
to say.
see, I
Yeah.
see. It's pretty dang fast paced.
Yeah.
And I did that purposefully. You know, and there's some parts that are maybe even a little bit too fast paced, but I did that on purpose because I kind of want you to get whiplash a little bit sometimes. I kind of want the story to pull you and thrash you around and slam you against the wall
Right. Right.
sometimes, and then sometimes there's parts where I kind of step back. I kind of let a scene go for longer maybe than some others, and let characters develop. Because chapter 3 is kind of where it started to slow down a little bit, but there's
Yeah.
still a lot. I was actually kind of self conscious about that at first because I was like, this conversation is like seems really short when I read it, you know, but like then I would like look at a Stephen King book and I'm like, oh, this conversation didn't even last like a whole page, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm like sometimes when I need like help on stuff, I'll just open a Stephen King book and like look at examples of things and
Right.
figure out how to, you know, how to. It's a pretty good strategy, but it is just so fun. I've already wrote 6 pages today. For some reason, today I'm just in a really creative mood, and I just introduced Flinch, who I'm really excited for you to meet, Austin.
Yes.
And his son, who actually I'm Flinch Jr. was the unexpected, like one of my new favorite characters to write because I just had a lot of fun with him. He's like a troublemaker. Like I'm trying to think of another character he's similar to. Like a troublemaker, sort of rambunctious type. Kind of doesn't look out for anyone except for himself. He's similar to the Rat, I'd say, from The Witcher.
Okay. Interesting.
Really, any of them.
When
But he's really fun to write.
my big question is, when am I gonna get to beta read these chapters here?
Okay, here's the thing. Here, I was constantly getting you to read it because I didn't think it was good. But this, I know this is good. So I'm a little like, I don't know, like, do I want to read it? Do I want to save some surprises? What I will do is I will let you read the first chapter eventually. I will let you because if it just gets too much to hold and I just have to let it out, I'll show you. But I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to ruin the experience. I want it to be pretty authentic the first time you read it for the, you know, so that there's a lot of kind of like how with your book, you know, I didn't know anything about your book before I read it.
Right.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, we'll see. I definitely do want you to read it at some point.
Yeah.
At least the first chapter or two.
Well, I'm very excited.
It's just fun to write. I don't even know if it's like by like book standards if it's like a good book. I just know that I'm having so much fun writing it, and that like even reading it again, like rereading the stuff I've already written, I'm having fun doing that too.
Yeah.
And that's what I really want. I just want it to be a fun experience. That's all I really want at the end of the day.
Yes.
For me and the reader.
Yeah. Very good.
Pretty good. So yeah, and our books are probably pretty different in that regard too, because yours is a pretty serious tone, and mine's a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Mr. Host Man, what's going on with you?
Mr. Host Guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Postman.
Mr. Host Guy. Mr. Host Guy.
Are those your cousins?
Yeah, they're my cousins. How'd you know?
Mr. Host Man.
What is up? Oh, college.
Mhm.
I'm enrolled in Stark for the summer.
Nice.
I think last time we talked about me going and setting up, or sending a request to go there. I can't remember if we did that or not. But I officially enrolled there first summer now. So
summer classes. Now I don't know if I can't remember if I asked you this question or not, but if you complete all your summer classes, you'll be able to start at the main campus during the next semester, like the actual semester. Is that right?
I think so. I hope so.
Because yeah, I mean, even if not, that's like I do have a backup plan. I applied next semester for a single room in each of the buildings in Eastway. So if we can't renew, I have a backup plan. But hopefully we can.
Yeah, hopefully we can, because that would be very cool for all
cool.
3 years that I'll be in. That we'll both be in college together at the same
time.
Well,
and also because I switched my major, so it's still unclear at this point if I'm gonna have to stay an extra year or not, which I'm willing to do that. Like I don't really have any qualms about that. But
all 4 years of college together, that'd be crazy.
Well, and also the thing is too is that like the later you get into college, it seems the more people start to like kind of live off campus and get apartments and do that kind of thing. So it may end up being something like that where like later on we have an apartment or something, or maybe I find somebody to get an apartment with or something, like
true.
a partner or something. But anyway,
I would do that. I don't know if my girlfriend would be here to stay here with an apartment.
I hear you. You're so quiet. Like you keep. I don't know if you're leaning away from your mic or something.
I don't know how loud I can talk, Mike, because my grandma or my nanny is in a meeting, so I don't know how loud I can talk.
I don't know. Just just stick close to your mic, I guess.
But yeah, I don't know if my girlfriend will be here, so I have to be in an apartment by myself. Then if you do that.
Oh no, I wouldn't make you do that. That'd be so sad.
Well, I also don't want you to like. I don't want you to like be like, oh yeah, my roommate's here. If you have like a partner or something like that,
that is true. That would suck.
I also don't like living with someone random that I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely would. I would if I got a partner. I would never introduce you to them, and I would never even talk about them or anything.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Anyways,
you don't know already.
I don't know them like personally.
Yeah. At any rate.
Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I have to take my.
Just say
I have to take my placement exams and stuff.
Oh yeah. No.
I gotta do a writing and reading one. Ew.
Yeah. Don't forget the advice that I told you last night on stream. Was that on stream or was it?
Oh yeah. I don't remember.
Don't forget that advice.
I think it was before he joined.
Oh yeah. That is very good advice.
Very good.
It is very good advice that I gave.
Let's hope that we can actually execute it well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for college.
Big developments.
Big things are happening, guys.
I have some real quick, exciting gaming news.
What's that?
God of War, the Greek trilogy, is getting a remake.
Oh, yeah.
And I am so excited.
I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah,
you are?
Told me that, yeah.
I never played it, but I was watching State of Play kind of in the background during Hunter's stream, and I saw that. I was like, that's pretty cool.
I love God of War. It's awesome.
Dude,
I know you do.
Okay, just so I can.
It's a very awesome game.
I got to I played the first of the Greek games, and I got to the almost the very end. I got to the part where you have to go. I always hated these sections in video games.
Yeah.
Where there's a spike floor and you have to you have to get across the spike floor before the spikes rise up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You have to jump onto a platform and you have to push something. It's like, oh my. Why?
Yeah. It's
a lot of things.
See those.
And then I haven't played the game since then.
Yeah, those games came out at a time where obviously video games weren't big in scale, so what they would do to make them feel bigger was to make them way harder than they needed to be, so you'd spend more time playing the game, and those games are so hard. So I'm hoping the remake, kind of tones it down a little bit, because that's the one thing I really didn't like about those games was how frustratingly difficult they were sometimes.
I was actually excited to play all three of them, and then I got to that part, and then I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore, because like I literally could not get to the part in time because of how long it took me to push the block that I had to push.
Yeah.
And then get on top of it to jump onto the thing that I have to go onto again. It's like, why? I've never liked the rising spikes, like where they just.
I wish it was.
As well.
Yeah.
It'd be better if it was a block of slime. That'd be cool, I think.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
You bounce around on it. Bounce around on it all over the place. That'd be fun. You should add that to the remake. I'm gonna send that to Sony.
Yeah.
Or whoever made God of War. I don't know.
Santa Monica.
Yeah, Kratos did it.
I'm gonna send it to Kratos himself. What
did
you say, Austin?
Santa Monica Studios.
Oh,
that's the people who made it. Anyways, to get into the actual episode now, we're gonna be doing a little thing, like what if situations, right?
Okay.
Right.
The first one I was thinking about was Iron Lung.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we could think of different ones. My main one is like, what if Simon was able to like escape? What if he had enough oxygen to like get back up?
Mm.
Like how different would the story be?
If Simon escaped the Iron Lung?
Yeah, if he went back up, like how what would change, you know? Because like the black box had like a whole bunch of stuff in it, like very important stuff apparently.
Yeah.
If he was able to escape with it,
I can only imagine. Like, I don't think it'd be too different because at the end of the movie, they kind of teased like that somebody up above found the black box. So I think they found all the.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's like at the end. There's like the ship noises and like the light approaching. It was like a boat or a sub of some sort, and they were coming towards the.
Oh, was it the post-credit scene that we didn't see?
No, it was at the end of the movie. We saw it. It's when the
last shot was him being eaten by the giant dinosaur.
No, the last shot was the black box like floating up top.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
But this reminds me that there's a Dredge movie that probably is going to be very similar.
Oh, there's a Dredge movie coming?
Yeah. I don't know if there hasn't been many details about it, but yeah.
But yeah, I think the point is like Simon with the black box did like end up saving humanity, hopefully, supposedly. I don't know. So
do you think he'd be hailed as a hero?
I don't think anybody would remember him, sadly enough. I feel like that's yeah, I don't think he would be.
For his Let's Plays?
No. Not even as the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
The king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I mean, but yeah, I feel like I don't know. I was just thinking like how different. Like I was just thinking about like how different it would be.
It's also hard too because it's so ambiguous. Like the whole movie's so ambiguous that like it's hard to even say what, you know.
Or maybe like what if he just never? Well, I was gonna say, what if he just never found the SM8? You know.
The SMH.
Yeah.
SM8. Like, what if he just never like went to?
What if he just like never went into the ocean of blood? What? Would?
Well, that's a little different.
Yeah.
He was forced to.
Yeah.
You mean he's gonna forced to?
What if he just didn't do that?
I saw a picture of him like taking a picture with the younger version of himself from the movie. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little Mark. Little
Markiplier. Oh, Luke, you remember my there's a Markiplier stat, like little figure, or like little bobblehead in Subnautica.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of funny because it's kind of like a spoiler for what happens in the movie or in Iron Lung.
He sinks to the bottom of the ocean, yeah.
Because he's at the bottom of the ocean and there's like a hole in the life pod.
Oh no. And he gets turned into a bobblehead. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. He gets turned into a bobblehead.
I remember that.
But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny.
Actually, do you mind, Hunter, if I throw my own in?
Well, yeah, that was kind of the thing. It was you guys would come up with them too.
Okay.
We're just like
this is my Iron Lung situation. I know we've probably done something similar to this before, but I want to throw it out there. What if instead of Markiplier being trapped in the Iron Lung, it was the 3 media junkies trapped in the Iron Lung?
Well, who is going crazy and dying first, do you think?
Me. Well, wait. No, I think you said going crazy. I thought you were just gonna end off with going crazy. I was gonna say me probably, but dying probably Luke. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, come on.
You said it, Luke. You said dying.
I mean, as long as we as long as we know that I am the main character of the situation and would survive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, though. If we were in that situation, like we've already seen the movie and played the game, so like we already kind of know what the deal is.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second, though.
We have outside knowledge.
How fast would we die, though? How fast would we die?
I would kill myself pretty quickly.
Nope, that's not what I was saying. But yeah, sure.
I
the oxygen. What about the oxygen?
I think it depends because it depends on. So if we interact with the creature, then we would actually live longer, because if you remember, the creature was keeping Mark alive. His oxygen should have ran out.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, to get
good strategy.
Yeah. So contact the creature and mess with it, and then that'll do it.
I don't know about messing with it.
Yeah, no, call it ugly names.
The only problem with that plan is that I've already long since killed myself, and my body's in the corner.
Would you in a situation like that, would you genuinely like kill yourself? Would you be able to do that?
Yeah. No.
Could you kill yourself? That's the question. Actually, you could bash your head against the wall.
Because like with Markiplier, like there was like a whole thing about like his backstory, and like there was like a chance for his survival and like people who knew him. But for me, I'm just like a random dude from nowhere. Like, who cares if I die?
Oh yeah. No. The question is, what crime did the 3 Media Junkies commit to be put onto the vessel?
Okay.
To be put all onto the same vessel. That's probably
so we all committed the same crime. Yeah. Probably running the best podcast in the world, and they didn't like that.
Probably. They didn't like that.
The worst podcast in the world. Maybe that's why.
Or it could be about what we did at Barnes and Noble, Austin.
Well, that doesn't include me.
Which crime was that? Which crime was that?
There were numerous. Do you remember? I just was thinking, for some reason, it just reminded me of whenever I was walking in and I had my gloves on, and you were like, I look like a robber.
Yeah, you look like a stereotypical cartoon robber.
I was dressed in all black and I had black gloves on.
Yeah.
The only thing I was missing was the little black raccoon eye mask.
Yeah. But
that's the crime.
Yeah,
that's the crime. Yeah.
Yep. All right. What other?
But in all seriousness, what crime would we commit?
Yeah, what crime would we commit to get in?
We didn't actually decide one.
Yeah.
Okay. Us three right now need to plot out the perfect crime.
Realistically, what crime would the 3 Media Junkies commit together?
This episode is becoming unhinged.
This went down here really quickly.
Yeah. Would we all commit arson?
No, that's a you thing.
I actually wouldn't mind committing arson.
See?
I think that would be one of the more fun crimes to commit.
We commit arson on whatever big competitor podcasts.
Exactly.
For the sake of anything I ever want to do in the future involving a job or publishing my book or something, I'm gonna just remain silent.
This is obviously a joke. We're not gonna go. Dude, this podcast is ending at 3 years. Why would we?
3 years.
Or sorry, not 3 years. The podcast is ending this year. Why would we burn down someone's house? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Exactly. We'd wait till the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
It's one of those off podcast projects we were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that would make so much sense.
I don't know. I feel like
I guess I could commit arson with you guys.
Okay. I figured we'd probably do a not so crazy crime. It'd probably be something really stupid.
But the problem is that
running a red light.
Yeah, but honestly, we probably have done that in the bash car before.
Yeah.
All three of us collectively step on the gas pedal at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of us just.
But I gotta remember this crime was big enough to get us locked in an iron lung thingy. So
I feel like it doesn't have to be that big of a crime in their universe. I mean, to be fair, Marx was blowing up an entire ship.
Exactly. That's a pretty big crime.
But at the same time, I feel like they would just lock anyone up who just does any minor crime and just sends them down.
Right.
This is giving me a lot of inspiration for my book.
Oh, okay, nice.
I don't know how to feel about that, but okay.
I'm the chapter. The theme of the chapter I'm in right now is crime. So.
Oh, interesting.
And I couldn't think of any crimes earlier, so this is actually really helpful.
Yeah. Okay. What if situations? Let's pick a new situation. I think maybe.
Yeah. New game. New game or thing.
What?
How?
How that? That's kind of a tough.
What?
Tough.
Yeah.
What if the Pale King? Well, actually, we can either do two. We can do both, or we can do one of the two. Either the Pale King never arrived, or the Pale King never did his big mini move where he's like, I should be the one everyone respects. You know, because the Radiance was perfectly fine. Because the Radiance was perfectly fine with having like other gods there, but since the Pale King wanted to be like the one that everyone loved and whatever, that's when the Radiance started doing all the messed up crap. So like,
I mean, nothing would happen. The Pale King was pretty much the catalyst for everything that happened in Hollow Nest. So.
I know, but like, how like different would it be? You know?
Yeah, just nothing would happen. It would all be a thriving society.
Or maybe the Pale King did arrive, but did the things in secret.
Yeah.
How can you take over a country in secret?
I feel like we gotta find the fine line with these what if situations where it's like most what if situations kind of just end the argument already because it's like it wouldn't happen.
That was the issue with this episode because it's like I want to think of things that like, but there's like most of the time if you just do like a what if, it's like, oh, this just doesn't happen. Like if a hero never came, none of this would have happened.
Let's flex our creative muscles. Really dig deep and figure out.
I have a what if situation.
What is your what if situation, Austin?
What if Nazi Germany won World War II?
Okay.
That's a pretty good what if.
Yeah.
We knew that everyone would be speaking German. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a whole game about that.
Yeah. Remember the killing myself thing from earlier?
Wolfenstein's literally just that. That's basically that's Wolfenstein in a nutshell. It's just
I feel like real life what ifs are pretty cool. What if Archduke Franz Ferdinand never got shot?
I don't know.
I don't think he got shot.
I think World War II still would have started.
Maybe we'd all have really long, unnecessary names like that.
Was World War I, my bad.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Wait, that was World War I, wasn't it? Or was that 2? Yeah, okay.
There's 1.
I can't remember.
That's literally the only thing I know about World War I. I actually don't even remember like who was fighting or like.
All I know is that both World Wars, the Germans were the bad guys.
Yeah, and they lost both of them.
Which is why the Germans are the bad guys. Exactly.
Hey, I'm a German.
I also have German heritage, so I'm allowed to say that.
9.
Yeah.
You don't have that, do you?
This can't be happening. No, my ancestors were Vikings.
What?
Wait, really?
What? Yeah.
What? That does not reflect you at all.
I know. My dad always makes the joke because he's like, when he dies, he wants to have a Viking funeral where they like put him on a boat and light it on fire.
Oh yeah.
No, then that's kind of weird though, because does he want to go to Valhalla then?
I guess.
Then?
Yeah.
I guess that's the idea.
He wants.
What did that like?
He has to die in a battle though if he wants to go to Valhalla.
No,
I didn't know that.
I don't think you have to die in a battle. You have to die with like a heroic type.
Right, heroic type of death, which would most be achieved in battle of some sort. I feel like.
Yeah, battle of some sort.
Or someone you have to save someone from a burning building, and as you save someone from the burning building, you get them out, but like you die like right after you save them.
You're battling the fire.
No, you're not really battling fire. You can't really do that unless you have water.
I feel like
Hunter, the firefighters. They're called firefighters.
Yeah.
But are you a fighter? No, you're not.
Are you a fighter?
Going into the fire.
Dr. Seuss just dropped a new book.
Yeah.
A fighter fighting the fire.
But you're not fighting a fire. You're just going into a burning building and saving someone. You're not like splashing water on it. You're just going in.
This is true. What if it was a grease fire? See, that's a what if scenario for you.
Yeah.
If it was a grease fire.
I think we're doing a good job. What were we talking about?
Nazi Germany, I think.
Nazi Germany.
We're not doing that one. We already know what that would be.
Everyone
would speak German.
Do you think if Nazi Germany won World War II, would you guys be wearing like swastika sweaters and stuff?
I mean, I feel like it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Again, how many of us are like in? How many of us are in the Wolfenstein situation, you know?
That's true. We would be the rebels.
What's the idea
we would be the rebels.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we would be rebels, but like, would we be able to do what the guy in the main character in Wolfenstein does? I don't know what his name is.
Oh, they're gonna say the guy, Hitler.
I don't. Yeah. Would we be the guy, the big mustache man?
Wouldn't it be so a crazy plot twist if he wasn't dead and he came back and started World War III?
That would be crazy. Oh my god, that'd be insane. That'd be
That'd be insanity.
Would he even be able to still be alive to this day?
I think everyone in the world would collectively faint at the same time.
Yeah.
How old would Hitler even be?
I don't know. Well, he's preserved in ice, so
he was pretty young when World War I happened.
No, yeah, but he's preserved in ice, so his age wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, it's just like
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
They're the same person.
Walt Disney.
Remember what I said all those years ago?
Yeah.
And they're trapped. The same person.
They're trapped in ice in the middle of the hollow Earth.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, they basically are the same person,
which is flat.
Yes,
the Earth
of course.
Is not flat. Shut up.
And hollow.
Can something flat be hollow?
I don't know. What if something flat was hollow?
You know.
What if a pancake was hollow? Pancakes are pretty good.
Austin doesn't like this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a little silly.
What if Omni-Man? I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. I was trying to think.
No. Okay, Invincible is perfect. No, Invincible is perfect though. We could think of one. What if? What if? I'll just go. What if? What if?
I mean, technically, a lot of what ifs were already answered in the show too.
What if?
That's true.
What if?
Yeah, because alternate universes.
What if Mark never got his powers? That's a question for you.
Oh, yeah, we never saw that.
Because a lot of people.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of people seem to think, which I'm kind of in that thing, is that even Omni-Man himself was hoping that Mark would just never get his powers, so he would never have to do what he did. So maybe he would never do.
I hope that's what's. I hope that's true because.
So speaking of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means Omni-Man would have to fight all of these fight the Viltrumites that have come down so far.
Yeah.
You know, he would have to fight. He would have to fight Vanessa. Probably Dog Walker.
What?
Dog walking. It's
I don't remember.
Just basically just saying really easy.
Oh, I've literally never heard that. Like it's a walk in the park.
Yeah.
I just heard it's used as I've just heard it be used as easy.
Yeah. So Vanessa, Conquest. What do you have to fight?
Yeah, Conquest would show up eventually.
Who would win, Conquest or Omni-Man? That's a good question. I'm sure no one's ever asked that before.
I mean, Mark beat Conquest, so I would say Omni-Man probably.
True.
He had a lot of help, but
Mark has grown up since. Do you think season 3 Mark could beat Omni-Man?
Maybe. I think maybe he's got a better chance at least.
Yeah.
But in the prequel episode, though, to add argument to this, we see it's like the end credit scene or whatever. Omni-Man almost decides to kill them all when Mark is little because he thinks that Mark isn't going to get his powers, but he doesn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, true.
Maybe he would kill them. Maybe he wouldn't.
Yeah. These are all good questions.
Here's the other question. What if Mark became Duct Tape Man?
That's a good question.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What if they became bees?
I don't know. We can be bees.
What if
a steak?
Just let me. Now, what if he didn't make a steak? You know? What if Omni-Man didn't make a steak?
Hunter, we know what happens if he becomes Tape Man. Remember Daniel Henschel's latest video? That's what would happen. Have you seen it, Austin?
I didn't watch the full video. I just saw the one where he takes the tape off his face.
His latest video is his new character Tape Man, where it's just he has tape all over his face. His entire face is covered in tape, and he's just screaming because he's like, I can't breathe.
Nice.
That's his newest character.
Oh, nice.
I mean, like we saw what like how Omni-Man reacted to Tape Man when he saw Tape Man. Like you know what I'm talking about. Like when he saw Tape Man, he got all mad because he realized that he cannot beat Duct Tape Man. Duct Tape Man. My bad.
Yeah.
He realized in that moment that if he becomes Duct Tape Man, I won't be able to beat him.
Right.
Yeah.
He would have been.
He's too powerful.
Too strong. He would have been too strong, and I think the way that he would have beat Omni-Man as Duct Tape Man is just like throwing out duct tape and like wrapping around his mouth, nose, and wrapping around his neck. And
you're really going into this one
because what if he did? What if he became Duct Tape Man?
What if I was just thinking about what if Daniel Henschel never put a brick on that car's gas pedal and drove it into a giant orphanage.
What if Dan Henschel would have just, suffered through the fact that his family was annoying?
Yeah, and didn't try to roofie them all and lead to them all. I really hope he updates. It's been like a month since an update.
I have a good question. I have a good what if.
What's your good question?
What if when my laptop was on top of my car, it got destroyed?
It got it with no podcast. That's it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here right
now. Would we have quit the podcast then?
I feel like we could have found an alternative, right?
I feel like we would have figured an alternative.
Yeah, I don't think we would have quit. At that point,
Austin had... because you have a PC, so probably would have been like, all right, we can record at Austin's house. We can use his PC. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
To be fair, you got a new computer like pretty quickly after.
I got a better what if. This is a bit of a deeper cut. What if Austin actually died that day when he had a really bad fever and thought he was going to die?
Ooh.
Really bad fever? What are you talking about?
You don't remember that this is like one of my favorite bits favorite stories you ever told. No. You had like a really bad sickness and you thought you were going to die and you left a note that was like, if I die, he's going to remove my laptop to continue them.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And you didn't bring the note and I still haven't seen the note.
I know. I don't know what happened to the note. I don't have the note anymore.
You should have framed it on your wall just in case.
I know. Yeah. It was stuck to my.
I always frame it on my wall just in case. It becomes iconic.
It was stuck to my forehead, and now it's gone. I don't know.
That's actually where you put it. You stuck it to your forehead.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was in a delirious state,
dude.
This guy, bro, thought he was gonna die and said, "You know what? I gotta do the most important thing." Podcast.
Yeah,
I know that's so interesting to me. I wonder you probably wouldn't say the same thing nowadays.
Yeah,
maybe be very different.
Yeah, maybe.
Note nowadays.
Yeah.
Finish my book.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you probably wouldn't want me to finish, right? I think. Yeah, would you want someone to finish your book if you died, or do you think you'd be too nervous that it wouldn't be your vision?
I'd want them to publish all of it as it is, and then I want people to always wonder what the ending was going to be. Because I'm evil.
Oh, you're evil?
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at least you'll go down in history.
Yeah, because I died.
Yeah. I was just thinking of another
history for dying.
Oh, I bet I know what happened to your sticky note.
What?
You know how you have a dog?
Oh, she ate it?
Oh.
Oh no, what if your dog ate it? What if your dog ate the note when you died and we never got to continue the podcast?
No.
Oh, if your dog ate the note and no one got to read the note, only your dog knows, and me and Hunter would go to record your podcast and Athena would show up and try to record with us. We'd be like, what are you doing here?
What if Athena learned how to speak English just to tell us what if Athena absorbed the knowledge of on the note?
That's what I was saying.
She like stood up and talked and said, "You guys have to finish the podcast."
This is a really specific what if scenario.
Yeah. Interesting.
What if that's a lot of words. I like that one.
What if we were never born?
No podcast.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the least.
Who would be Willy Wonka?
That's true.
Who would have been Willy Wonka? True.
It's not like there's 5 other people that have been.
Well, I mean, at our school. I'm not saying in general.
Okay.
You thought I was saying?
Yeah. Who in the world would have been
You
Willy
think I'm
Wonka?
that stuck up?
So if Luke was never born, Timothy Chalamet would never been Willy Wonka. Neither would have Johnny Depp. Neither would any of these other characters.
Even though they were born before me.
Who else was the other one? My brain is blanking on who the first Willy Wonka.
Oh, me too. George. No, what was his name? From the weird one.
The original one where he the little cane thing where he with the cane and he just rolled.
What was his name?
I don't remember now.
Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Yes.
Imagine if he wasn't Willy Wonka.
Imagine if Gene Wilder. What if Gene Wilder died, and it was scary?
That's a good question.
I died, and it was scary?
That is true. These what ifs are all very similar to the what if blank was scary thing.
Now, like, what if Stephen King didn't write that scene in?
Probably real.
Yeah.
It probably would be honestly be higher up my list. Book. I'm not even gonna lie.
It'd be a better book if they didn't.
Yeah. I think that scene actually does take it down like 1 or 2 pegs on my ranking.
Interesting.
What if he didn't do cocaine while writing his books?
They'd probably be very boring books.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Imagine if he did. What if he remembered him writing Cujo?
I always forget that he doesn't even remember writing Cujo.
I know
that's so crazy.
It's such a funny little thing that I love to remember because it's like one of the few things I remember about him is that he doesn't remember that he wrote Cujo. It's like
how did he
forget how?
Well, what was the situation? Was someone just like talking about Cujo and he was like, "What are you talking? What is that book?" And the Cujo was like, "I never heard that."
I don't know where it comes from, but like it's just funny to me that he just doesn't remember it.
It is funny.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm reading Duma Key right now because I wanted to get it out of the way because it's probably my least hyped of all the King books I have so far. But it's actually really really good so far, so I'm liking it.
The Talisman is rough because not only am I obsessed with writing my book, I also am reading your book, and the Talisman is very boring in my opinion. Yeah. So I'm having a hard time getting through it. Mm-hmm. The journey to the Dark Tower has definitely slowed down a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
What if we didn't do Moral Compass?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of these are just. It would be slightly different.
We wouldn't be morally as good as we are now.
Yeah, I think so too. We would.
Moral Compass would have, if we didn't think of doing Moral Compass, I feel like this podcast would be a little bit more boring.
I think we should do it again. I think we should because I think we've been introduced to a lot more media and our tastes have changed a lot in the last Moral Compass.
One more time before the podcast ends.
Chairs.
One more time for the podcast ends, and we'll do Moral Compass, and I'll host it since I only ever got to host one.
Yeah. I only got to host one.
No, just kidding.
Well, I guess
you got to host 2.
No, I don't count the Luke Moral Compass. That one doesn't count. Yeah. That was a bit. That wasn't a real moral. That was one round. It's not a real
Moral Compass was my favorite Moral Compass because we brought in chairs and tables, and just random.
Oh, that one was really cool. I like that. That was clever. That was a great expansion of the man. We used to be smart.
Yeah. We used to be creative people.
What if situations? Now look at us. I come up with what if situations, and we just say random things now.
We used to be creative people. Now we're writing books and going to college and
doing
all not creative at all. God, what losers we are. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah. Too bad. Well, what if this episode ended soon?
What if Dr.
It is going to end soon.
It has to end soon.
Yep.
I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about that one, Hunter. I don't even want to.
No, it would suck so much. Austin's life would never change, though.
Wait, what is it?
Austin's life would stay stagnant.
Dr. Pepper. What if Dr. Pepper never existed?
Ugh! Oh, my life would be so much better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, dude! You were the only Dr. Pepper hater I've ever met. I'm not gonna lie.
I know plenty of Dr. Pepper haters.
I think the reason why he hates it is because it has cherry in it. Like I feel like if you don't like the taste of cherry, you're not gonna. Like
Yep, that's exactly why I don't like it. And people are like, "Oh, it doesn't have cherry in it. What are you talking about?" Yes, it does. It does have cherry.
I didn't think it had cherry in it because there's literally a flavor called cherry. So it's like, oh, they wouldn't have cherry in it because they have a flavor, cherry flavor.
They have cherry flavored Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yes, there's cherry Dr. Pepper.
That's even worse. So that's just oh my goodness.
So when we talked about it on the episode, I didn't believe Austin when he said it had cherry in it because legit there's a cherry flavored Dr. Pepper. So I'm like, there's no way there's cherries in Dr. Pepper. And then I looked it up and there's cherries in Dr. Pepper. And it's just like, why? I mean, I don't hate it. I love it. But just why?
I like cherry. I don't know. I don't like eating actual cherries, but I like the taste of cherries.
What if Coca-Cola didn't make an AI ad?
What if cocaine was scary?
Ooh,
cocaine is pretty scary.
Stephen King hasn't done a book like that. I got his next idea.
Yeah.
What if cocaine was scary? What if Stephen King did cocaine and it was scary?
That's basically every book.
That's every book.
Austin, you should try writing one of your books on cocaine and just seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pretty good idea.
Him to do cocaine. Don't do cocaine. It's bad for your brain.
If the well has run dry, don't do what I did. Instead, just do what I just said to do.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna end this episode because we're telling people to do drugs and it's bad.
Okay. All right.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
I concede.
You concede to doing no drugs. No one do drugs.
You don't think you know what concede means?
Dude, I'm not. Okay.
It's okay. Just count down so you don't have to suffer anymore.
No, I'm gonna. 3, 2, 1. Peace out, meteor junkies.